Daf Yomi, page 51b, part 2, a few lines from the bottom, starting from Ravina. Ravina said, and in this regard, they followed their lines of reasoning in an analogous case, as we learned in the Mishnah in Nedarim 45b, with regard to the case of partners that vowed not to derive any benefit from each other. It is prohibited for them to enter their jointly owned courtyard, as this would violate their vows. Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov says it is permitted for them to enter the courtyard, since this one enters into his portion of the courtyard and that one enters into his portion. The Gemara explains with regard to what principle do they disagree. Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov maintains that there is retroactive designation, and retroactively the section of the courtyard that each one renders becomes the portion that belongs to him. Therefore, this one enters his part and that one enters his part. By contrast, the rabbis maintain that there is no retroactive designation, and each portion of the courtyard belongs jointly to both. Having mentioned this halacha concerning conveying a bucket to transfer responsibility for the pit, the Gemara cites that which Rabbi Elazar says with regard to one who sells a cistern to another. Once the seller conveys his bucket to the buyer for drawing water from the cistern, the buyer acquires the cistern. Gemara asks, what are the circumstances? How does conveying the bucket serve to effect acquisition of the cistern? If he is acquiring the cistern by means of paying money, let him acquire it with money that he paid. If he is acquiring the cistern by means of taking possession, let him acquire it by taking possession, which is accomplished by using it. The Gemara answers, actually the case is where the cistern was acquired through taking possession, and in that case, the seller usually must say to him, go take possession and thereby acquire it for yourself. And in this case, when he conveys his bucket to him, he is like one who says to him, go take possession and thereby acquire it. Therefore, once he begins drawing water from the cistern, he has acquired it through taking possession. Gemara cites a related ruling. Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi says, if one sells a house to another,